Next up, from Aurora, Illinois, we have Jedrick Gamela.
Let's go, Jedrick.
Yo, yo, yo. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another TheFrizzGod video. Tournament day 1 for the Forsyth Open. Starting all 5, 303, par 3. And we try to go with this Thunderbird turnover play, and we just throw it out too wide. So we land pretty short, but it's just a pace up shot. And we get a little love tap, and we land pretty much right next to the basket. So not going to say it's a tap in just because first putt of the day, not the best feeling. But we cash it. Par to start off the round. So average through one round, par. I called it during the practice round. So basically I'm a GOAT. But hole 6, 197. Also par 3. Going with this zone, and I just throw it too far, honestly. But about a 25-foot downhill. I'm right where these two guys are in front of me. Can't see me, but I hit top band and just go straight down. So it didn't roll or anything, but tap in par. Not the best feeling. That's probably one of the holes that everyone's getting. So you're missing your stroke, honestly, if you're not getting that. But hole 7, par 3, 363, and we turf our crank. A little uphill, but just it's not enough. But we get probably 150, 200 feet out, and throw the pace back up there. But honestly, looking back, I should have thrown something a little faster. I did not get this out there, but you could just hear the wind ripping, and we did not help ourselves by giving ourselves a 50-footer to try to save the par. That tree definitely did not affect it. I did not give it enough to get in, but definitely did not help either. But here's a little tap in for the bogey. We make those. So we're 1 up through 3 right now, which isn't terrible.
Got through.
Especially with these starting holes. Definitely could get big numbers out here. But hole 8, 242, downhill, and I just late release this guy. So let me just run the first 4 holes again. Wide, hurley tree, wide bar, missed the putt, turfed it on 3, and we just kind of grip locked this guy. But the good thing about this tournament this year is the creek that runs between these two, hole 8 and 17, is the creek's or not OB. It's casual, as well as I guess 5. But we kind of give ourselves a tester coming back about 28 feet, but we just missed low. So we've hit everything. We've hit high, we've hit low. So obviously the next logical step is to hit dead straight and just keep that for the rest of the tournament. But get another bogey, 2 over through 4. But now we're on a hole 9, 289, dead straight. So we're going with this MD3, and we need something to work. And we get it. We get this to go pretty straight, and just the last stuff, I just pushed the ceiling way too much. But we get down there, and we have about a 35-footer, and I'd say I hit in between top and bottom, just not left or right. So we hit top right, and it just spits out just the way with the spin. But par on 9. Hole 10, they changed this to a par 3, should be 4. But we're going with the crank, trying to go with a force Anheuser, and we just throw early. We should have thrown this wide. So the same kind of, I guess the opposite mistake as hole 5, but we're throwing that hex. But yeah, you can hear me saying I wanted to get it up. I didn't give it enough height, and it shows because I'm about another 110 feet out, I'd say. So we got the berg in the hand, and we're just trying to get something to hopefully get in, but just sit down. Honestly, I think at this point I didn't even know it was a par 3 until we put in scores. But so I think I was stressing too much about this putt, just tapping for what I thought was a par, but it's a bogey. Which, I mean, honestly, with scores like this, like, it doesn't really matter what it technically is for par, but it kind of just doesn't look good on the scorecard, I guess, getting a bogey for a 4. But anyways, hole 10, just a dead straight shot behind the pine. I think it was 208, but yeah, just little park job. Good way to bounce back from those 3 in a row on bogeys. So yeah, a good birdie to grab. And hole 12, 314, downhill, and we try to just throw a zone out there, but downhill plus the headwind coming at me, this does not help for that shot, and it just pushes it down. So we just have a little chip shot, pick up the zone, and then put it right under the basket, and I do just that. That was a really good upshot for me. Especially just dialing those in, just because landing kind of in those spots where you're not used to landing, and just work on those upshots. But on hole 13, first par 4 of the day, 517, and we're just gonna throw. I think I have my nuke in my hand, and just a headwind, so it just keeps it on that Anheuser. But we land left side, which I have never landed over here. So I'm kind of seeing this direct route in between, like, kind of the OB tall grass and this big tree. And we miss that gap by hitting the tree. And we leave ourselves with a, let's say, like a 50, 60 footer. But I did ask if I was able to jump. I hate my distances, so I don't know how far it goes, but you just hear the wind. So I decided not to jump in just so it doesn't go 70 past. But it was a good run at it, just off left. And here's to save the par, and we grab it. So we're 2 up through 9, and honestly, not a bad showing. Little cool mini throw, honestly. I'd say so myself. But hole 14, par 3, 288, probably one of the lefty holes out here. Just throw straight hyzer if you got it. Righties got to either do a forehand, which some of them do got that power, but a lot of people just go straight. But we land kind of short. Would like to be a lot closer. Have been I landed closer before, but about a 25 footer, I'd say. And we get such a good catch and drop. But yeah, another birdie. So we're one over, which isn't a bad score. Definitely kind of right around the mix. But hole 15, par 3, 453. This is also should be a par 4, especially with the division I'm playing in. But we get that current, that force just to work with the wind. I have no idea how it switched to a headwind. We were moving diagonal. It should be like a right to left compared to where we were on the last 3 holes. But just a stepper. Give it a bid. But yeah, honestly, the miss was to go low, just so it doesn't go too far. We just tap in the par. I mean, you can't be mad with the par on this hole. It's a definitely tough par to get. So hole 16, par 4, second and last par 4 of the round, 482. And I throw my nuke out there, just into the trees. And honestly, did not like this play when I got up here. Have to contend with a lot of the trees, so I have to kind of go around it. And honestly, didn't like it. Like the upshot. Should have just ran with the zone hyzer around the tree instead of going straight to the basket. But we leave ourselves with a, say, 35 footer, and see if we can cash it. And we sail it over it, and you saw it kind of lifted just at right when it got to the top of the basket. And now we have a 25 footer comebacker, and the wind is ripping. and we get it to catch.
Good basket.
So can't be mad with that. But hole 17, 272. This is just a turnover like hole 5, and we slip off the tee pad.
It's next to that tree
and
bed.
we just
It's
hit
not-
really early.
I typically like to meet in between those two trees.
But we land in the creek, and it is casual, so I'm able to just take it from here.
Good to go.
But yeah, just a pitch up, a little run, but just really just get it up and tap in the par. It's a really good score for me on this hole. So yeah, just got it up there. Almost hit that tree in front of it, but that didn't scare me a lot. Got another par, hole 18, par 3 at 276. Just a bendy guy to the right, so another lefty hole, and just a raptor out there. And I think I pushed 2 straight, and I hit a tree. So honestly, not the best spot. I have like pretty much parked it before, pretty consistently, I'd say. So not kind of the best shot for me. Was really feeling comfortable with it like last year. But yeah, I mean, just a pitch up, stepper, right under the basket, just tap her in, Parsville.
Thank you, little buddy.
Yeah. I was like, uh-oh.
Hole 1, 371. Honestly, don't believe that. It's probably like 350, but it's still downhill. But yeah, just the straight hyzer.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Just
yeah.
something
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of straight.
CTP.
And
Yeah.
we get
It's
it.
like I got it.
We get it pin high, just say like 44 feet out, and because we ranged it, that's why I know. But just a little stepper, and we almost get it. That was perfect height. Everything just off left, so just missing left is kind of the issue now. So we just gotta miss right maybe. Honestly, we did miss right on one of the putts, but yeah. So now we just gotta hit the putts. But yeah, hole 2, 253, excuse me, and over the water. So the water does play OB, just because there's more of it, and we throw it directly out of bounds.
That's your favorite disc, too, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing?
The guy before me threw it really wide, and it hit the trees on the left. So I don't know if it got in my head or not. So I threw it really straight, but we're running it for the par save. But yeah, you hear me say I shouldn't have done that. We're left with another like 25 footer. Saved the bogey, and we missed slow again. I don't know. I just missed low. So a double bogey. Thought we would get a whole round without seeing that word, a double bogey. But hole 3, 276, some straight, going MB3, and we just get it all on hyzer. But it gets through, surprisingly. So not mad with it. About 60 feet out, just another stepper with the straddle this time, but just trying to get something up there, give it a little bit, but yeah, there's a little stepper. I liked it just left again, so and I did leave it kind of far, farther than you want for your comebacker for the par, especially taking a double bogey on the last hole. It's not fun, so just make sure you line it up and grab it. Another par. Missed kind of low, but it ramps up into the basket, off the top of the basket, so
Bangle.
not too it's kind of scared, but it hit. So last hole, hole 4, 244, going with the Berg, and especially after this round, I watched the coverage that I did last year, and I found out I was throwing the NB to park it. So you'll see me throw that the next couple of days. But middle of the fairway, we picked up the Berg again, and just looking to just pitch up right on the basket and end out with a par. But I early released it, and there is OB car path behind, and I almost find it. But now we have a 35 footer for the par save. and we missed low again. A lot lower than I have been before, but tapping in the bogey to finish 4 over and I think tied 9th, which wasn't the best, but you know, getting the first round out of the way was really big. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.